Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me and Solomon for another Indigenous Perspectives. Hi, Solomon. How are you?
Hi, Canal. I'm pretty well, yeah. And thank you very much.
I was wondering if you could introduce kind of where we are right now.
Yeah, I'm living in Iqaluit in South Baffin Island.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where did you grow up, and how come you know so much about narwhals?
Yeah, okay. I was born in the sod house. The sod house we call it kamak is made out of soil from the ground and rocks, and with the insulation of the coming from the ground. But when I was racing throughout my life, and sometimes I come across with the narwhals, and also I really like them, so I kind of start watching them where they migrate every summer.
Very interesting. What are the narwhal tusks used for by the Inuit?
Yeah, the tusks are used for the many things. It can be used for harpoon tip. We call it chakku. That's a little tip that they can use for hunting seals and other mammals. And also the narwhal tusks can also be used for the knife. It's called pana for making igloos at snow house or cutting meat. It can also be used as a comb for the ladies. It can also use it for carving. About the carving, sometimes that people make a carving to tell the stories. This piece of carving was made by my grandfather for him to describe how he was able to see walruses down by the open water on the sea ice. Back then, when the whales are coming in, they used to exchange. He got a telescope. That's how he was able to see a long distance walruses laying on the ice beyond the floats.
There's so many different ways that it can be used. How amazing is that? That makes me wonder then, how is it the Inuit know what the narwhals are eating? Can you explain more about that?
Yeah, when we do harvesting for any kind of animal, whether it's caribou, whether it's whale, whether it's seals, or maybe a fish, we always cut their stomach to see what they have been eating. And then when we catch a whale in the early spring, when they're just coming back from the deep ocean water, and then we saw some of those halibut. It's a kind of a fish that living on the bottom of the ocean, that kind of flat. Those are the ones that their main food when they're down in the deep sea. That's how we know that they were eating halibut. And also it tells that they have able to dive deep, because halibut habitat is very deep during the summer. The ice goes away, and when it's open water, they're able to go into the bay around the shoreline. When we catch a narwhal, and of course we open the stomach, and we found the Arctic char. That means they've been eating Arctic char, so there's no more halibut in their tummy. They're starting having Arctic char.
That is incredible. And not only does it help you to know what they're eating, but also where. Do you have any narwhal-inspired stories that you could share with us?
We know as observers, looking at the animals all year round, when the narwhals are getting right to the shoreline, like 2 feet away, they're coming in. There's an indication that the killer whale is approaching. When the whales are passing through and they're swimming by from the shore, they're about 50, 100 yards away. That means they're just ordinary swimming by. And I seen the killer whale chasing narwhal. We didn't want to get on the on the boat, because there were killer whales coming in. We were also scared of killer whales ourselves, that they might attack the boat. But they were going after the narwhals, they were able to kill the narwhal and eat it right in front of us. That was amazing.
Oh, that is an incredible thing to have seen. Oh
Yeah.
my word. Does it happen very often, or is it something that you see very rarely?
It's really rare. Killer whales normally eat some seal.
Solomon, thank you so much for sharing your time and your knowledge with us today. I know that I have learned so much, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. Thank you.
And goodbye to all of you.